you have all these people, yes, but the effort is yours. Like you're alone when it comes to putting in the work. That's how I perceive it, right? And by the way, I didn't choose the example of like depression. It wasn't random. Like I've been through this exact thing. The same applies to business. In the end, you are alone. You have all these people and they will support you. And likely, like I have many people, and that's great. I'm going to ask opinions. I'm going to seek advice. I'm going to get on calls. But if I have to have a difficult conversation, or if I have to process payroll at the beginning of the month, they are not going to do it for me. I have to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get it. So did you go through that period while running your agency?
No, that was before, and it was a black period. And it was in my case, which I think, quite frankly, in most cases, it is multidimensional. It's not any one thing that makes you feel that way, but it was a gradual kind of climb.
Set me a boundary if I go too personal here. Did you have any professional support?
Yeah. Back then I saw a therapist, even though briefly, and I would say that, this kind of helped. And I've seen people going through this today, and I'm saying the same thing I would like someone else to tell me back then, that I think that very often we are looking for a solution to someone else or to anyone think, right? But I really believe that, the problem and the solution is us, it's inside us. So I had this, this person, yes, but had I not get up in the morning to go to the gym day after day, to break a sweat, to fix my broken relationship with women, to try a bit harder with my friends and go out and socialize. If you don't do all these small things, and it's only you who can do these things, then how can you expect to get out of this? And I may be overstepping here, most likely I am, but I'm speaking from experience. It doesn't have to be anyone else's experience. I think that very often we try to find the solution in our problems in someone else. At least in my case, I've rarely found that, because the solution is you, right? Which is a great thing.
You're raising two very interesting points. The first one being the client that comes to therapy ultimately seeking from the therapist to save them.
Yes.
Or the client that comes to therapy ultimately to tick the box that they have done something about what they're going through, but they don't.
I have many examples here, because unfortunately, especially when it comes to all these mental health issues, which are super real, by the way, I have unfortunately many people in my environment who are affected in one way or another. And I remember a conversation vividly with a friend talking about another friend. And I'm like, wait a minute. So he's alone at home, right? He's smoking, he's drinking, he's not, talking to girls, and like he's not having any sex. He's not working, but he thinks that, going to the doctor is going to save him. Like, I don't think like this is how it works. Like, first you should see, okay, how can I improve my situation? Like the things I'm doing that may be harmful for me. You can do whatever you want to do, but what I'm trying to say is that you can't like go into solving an issue like this, or in business, thinking that someone else is going to, fix it for you. That's not how it works. Like, you should fix it for you, right?
Sometimes the therapist can be the person that will give you the push when you're deep into a black hole, but I will definitely agree with you on a different aspect of exactly what you said. You can't realize the magnitude of the challenge if you don't make some critical interventions in your life. You know what? You could be a little bit more attentive towards your nutrition, your health, what you eat. Are you eating fruits? Or are you stuffing yourself with carbs? Are you going to the gym? Are you having a walk? These are things that literally in a week or two can help you evaluate the magnitude of the challenge you are going through, and therefore the magnitude of the challenge that you're bringing to your therapist.
Yes.
Because if you're not really doing any of those things, you are sabotaging the time with your therapist as well.
Yes,
Because
that's a good
inevitably you will bring to the therapist an amplified situation. I'm not saying that what you're experiencing is not real. I'm saying that you don't know exactly what is the magnitude of it unless you do some critical interventions like the ones you mentioned.